Most people think disrespect is obvious. Raised voices, insults, open hostility. But real disrespect, the kind that slowly damages your confidence, is usually quiet. It hides behind smiles, polite words, friendly behavior. And psychology shows the most harmful forms of disrespect are often subtle enough that you question yourself instead of them. Today, I'll walk you through 7 psychological signs someone secretly disrespects you, even if they act nice. And once you see these patterns, you won't unsee them. Sign number 1. They constantly joke at your expense. Not once, not occasionally, repeatedly. There's a psychological principle called masked aggression. It's when hostility is delivered through humor to avoid accountability. If you react, you're too sensitive. If you stay quiet, they continue. Respectful humor makes everyone feel included. Disrespectful humor has a target. Ask yourself, are you laughing or tolerating? Sign 2. They interrupt or talk over you consistently. Not occasionally, everyone does that sometimes, but when someone repeatedly cuts you off, redirects the conversation, or finishes your sentences, it signals perceived status imbalance. In social psychology, interruption frequency strongly correlates with dominance behavior. People listen to those they value. They override those they don't. Watch patterns, not excuses. Sign 3. They minimize your achievements. You share good news, they respond with, "Must be nice." Anyone could do that. Let's see how long it lasts. This is called deflation behavior. Instead of celebrating you, they emotionally shrink the moment. Why? Because your growth threatens their internal comparison scale. Respect multiplies your wins. Disrespect reduces them. Sign 4. They only show up when they need something. This is transactional attachment behavior. They disappear when you need support, but appear instantly when they need help. Psychology calls this utility-based relating. You're not a person to them. You're a resource. Healthy relationships are mutual. Disrespectful ones are conditional. Sign 5. Their body language contradicts their words. They say supportive things, but their face shows irritation. Their eyes wander. Their posture closes. Research shows over 60% of perceived sincerity comes from nonverbal signals. Watch for tight smiles, eye-rolling micro-expressions, sighs after you speak, checking their phone mid-conversation. Words can lie. Bodies usually don't. Sign 6. They ignore your boundaries in small ways. They show up late, repeatedly. They borrow things and forget to return them. They push past your no with persuasion. Psychologically, boundary testing is a respect measurement behavior. They're asking, without asking, how much can I get away with? And every tolerated violation teaches them the answer. Respect listens the first time. Disrespect negotiates your limits. Sign 7. You feel drained after interacting with them. This is the most important one. Your nervous system detects social threat faster than your logic. If you consistently feel smaller, tense, dismissed, mentally exhausted, that's not random. That's your psychological radar working. Respect feels steady. Disrespect feels heavy. Always trust the pattern of your emotional response, not isolated moments. Here's the deeper truth most people never hear. Disrespect rarely announces itself loudly. It leaks through behavior, through tone, through consistency, through absence of care. And recognizing it isn't about becoming suspicious, it's about becoming self-aware. Because once you recognize hidden disrespect, you stop over-explaining yourself to people who are never listening. You stop performing for approval. You start adjusting access, and that changes everything. If this opened your eyes, stay aware, not afraid. Awareness builds stronger boundaries. and boundaries build